How to create dimension style. To create dimension style, you need to go to the annotation and tab. So click on this drop down icon. So after clicking on this drop down icon, we have a different option. So for the dimension style, you click on the second option. As you can see here, this is a dimension style. Or if you want to use the shortcuts, you just need to type in D on your keyboard. So as you can see, the first option we have here is dimension style. Click on this. This window is going to appear. As you can see, under style we have two style. We have annotative and we have standard. And over here we have set current, new, modify, override, and compare. As you can see, our current dimension style is set on standard. If you want to create your own dimension style, all you need to do, you just need to click on new. Click on new. So it's going to ask you the style name. So do you want to have a copy of this style of this style which is standard, or you want to rename this? So I'm just going to say I'm just going to rename this G DIM DIM1 dimension style 1. So it's going to ask you start with. So do you want to start with an annotative, or do you want to start with a standard? Let me click on standard, then click on continue. Also, you can even modify this dimension style. If you don't want to create a new dimension style, you can just click on this standard and click on modify, or you can override this, and you can create a new dimension style and compare your dimension style with this standard. Okay, so if you click on new, as you can see, this is dimension style. So there are different options. So we have the lines. So as you can see, these are the lines. We have the symbols and arrow. So these are the symbols. We have the tests. We have a feet. We have primary unit, alternate unit, and tolerance. So for the lines, you can work on this. So you can change the color of the line. So as you can see, the color, you can set this by block. You can set this by block. You can set this by layer. We are going to discuss this. You can just give a color of your choice. Then we have the line type. So you can change the type of the line. You can change this either by layer, by block, or you can just click on other to get other type of line. Then also the line width. You can change the thickness of the line. As you can see, there are different thicknesses. Then extend beyond and thick. Then baseline spacing. You can work on this. So we have a suppress dimension line 1, dimension line 2. You are going to understand this once we start working on line. Once we start drawing in AutoCAD. So also you can work on this. Then we have symbols and arrows. So these are the different type of arrows we have. So this is a close fill. You can choose any one of your choice if you want. Just a minute. If you want it to be closed, dot, architectural tick, open, that is this line over here, this dimension line. So if you don't want this arrow, you just want a dot, you can change it. If you just want a box, you can also customize that. Okay, then this is second. So this is we have first fill, we have second. Also we have the leader. You can work on this. Then we have the arrow size. You can edit the size of the arrow. Then the center mark, you can either the center mark, which is this. So you can prefer to have a center mark, or you can prefer not to have any center mark. As you can see, if you click on none, we don't have any center mark. Or if you want it to be lined like this, you can also choose this. Then you can change the size of this center mark. And also dimension break, you can work on this. Once we start working on particular drawing, you are going to understand this better. Then we have tests. Also you can customize the test. You can change it to be either annotative or standard, or you can also change the text color. You can change the field color, test heights, the placement of the text, either vertical, horizontal, view direction. You can change this. Text alignment, you can align this according to your choice. Then we have the fit. So as you can see over here, say either test or arrow. So you can choose any one of your choice. So if you choose on arrow, if you choose on test, this is how it's going to look like. If you choose on arrows, this is how it's going to look like. If you choose on this, if you choose it, this is how it's going to look like. Both test and arrow. Okay, so this is how the dimension is going to look like. So you can just work on this. Then also the test placement, you can choose any one of your choice. Once you start working, once you start drawing, you understand this better. Then primary units, and so you can use any unit of your choice. You can use a decimal. The precision, you can choose any precision. As you can see, this is 1, 2, 3. This is 4 decimal places. So you can choose any one of your choice. If decimal separator, if you want a comma on the space, you can choose it. Round off, preface and surface, measurement scale. So you can work on this alternate unit. If you also want an alternate unit, you can display alternate units, as you can see. Then work on this. Then tolerance. If you also want tolerance, you can play with this. Okay, so click on OK. So as you can see now, we have our dimension our dimension style dim1. So after creating a new dimension style, in order for this dimension style to be active, you need to make sure you click on set current.